congregation was founded in 1873. The original building was 2 blocks to the north and west of this location. This sanctuary was built in 1909. This congregation is known in the community for its hospitality. We do a lot of welcoming outside groups to use this space as well as our own congregation. We also have a long history of nourishing body, mind, and spirit. And I will show some slides that have to do with that. We are one of 5 churches in the community that founded, and now 6 that continue to support the local food pantry. It's called the Fish Pantry. We've also developed relationships with the local school district, and at least 3 times a year we fill snack bags, long-keeping foods that are handed out on Fridays by the different school counselors to children, students who might not have enough food over the weekend. And an interesting thing they've noticed is not only is there higher attendance on Friday at school, but there's also higher attendance on Monday since that project has begun several years ago. We do a lot of things in conjunction with other churches in the area. Vacation Bible School this summer was at Faith Lutheran Church, and we combined our efforts there. We are a learning congregation, and we offer a variety of classes and book groups and opportunities to explore and deepen our faith. Last Sunday was Reformation Sunday, and we had visits from Martin Luther and John Calvin and John Knox. And it was a lot of fun, and we learned more about the history of our faith. This year we have some new things, and one of those is that we have a recent college graduate, Audrey Taylor, who's serving as a young adult volunteer, a YAV, in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And I saw her a few weeks ago. She was home due to the death of her grandmother, and she said that it is the most wonderful opportunity, and she hopes to encourage many more participants from the Northwest, because I guess there aren't a lot of YAVs from the Pacific Northwest. And so she just wanted to tell everyone that it is a wonderful opportunity, and she's really learning a lot. We also began Stephen Ministry this year. This is a picture of the first class of Stephen ministers that have now begun to meet with their care receivers, and that is a wonderful new development in the congregation. We also have a lot of artists and a lot of interest in liturgical art and creativity. You are surrounded this afternoon by the Communion of Saints. These were created over a period of a few months in a variety of retreats and workshops from torn magazines. And I invite you to explore those more closely. An artist in the congregation drew the outlines, and then we filled them in kind of like paint by number, except it's a little more complicated than that. We have recently transformed a 3rd floor classroom into an art gallery and have an artist in residence this month. She will be up in the gallery space on the 3rd floor during the coffee break and tomorrow morning after the open space time. We have a lot of music in the congregation, and we have a series of Fridays during Lent when we have lunch downstairs and then music here in the sanctuary. We call it Lenten lunches and Lenten meditations. And this is part of a flute choir that performs. And you'll get to hear Pat and her sister Marianne in the morning at worship tomorrow playing the flute. And the bells. So, music is a large part of what we do, as well as other things that we are trying to do to reach out from beyond our walls out into the community. Last year we had a flowering cross on Easter morning outside the front doors for anyone to stop by and place a flower in the cross. And then Roseburg has an annual tradition of a Niwala parade. That's Halloween spelled backwards. And it's in the afternoon of Halloween, and so we sang pumpkin carols outside as we passed out. So we are continually seeking new ways to reach out beyond our walls and extend the love of God into our community. And we welcome you to Roseburg.